citizens on or about April 11, 2021 in Hennepin County, state of Minnesota, find the defendant guilty. And that verdict was agreed to at 10:30 a.m. on 12/21/21. Members of the jury, is this your true and correct verdict? So say you one, and so say you all.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, you may be seated. All right, I am now going to poll the jury. Juror number 2, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 6, is this your true and correct verdict? Juror number 7, is this your true and correct verdict? Juror number 13, is this your true and correct verdict? Or juror, juror 11. And juror 17, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 19, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yeah.
Juror number 21, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 22, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 26, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 40, is your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 48, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
And juror number 55, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Members of the jury, when you first came into the courtroom, I told you that jurors are the heroes of our judicial system. Well, the 12 of you are our heroes in this case. You might remember that there was a question on the questionnaire that asked whether you wanted to be on this jury. You were to check yes, no, or maybe. A number of you checked no or not sure, and a few of you checked all three. But when I asked each of you if you would be willing to serve if the party selected you as a juror, you all said yes. You said yes, even though we are in a pandemic with Omicron spreading in our community. You said yes, even though you had concerns about serving, given the nature of the case.
Really?
You said yes, even though you knew you would be sequestered during deliberations and away from your loved ones. You were willing to sacrifice much because you believed in our justice system. And then you went into deliberations, and each of you brought with you your common sense, individual perceptions, and life experiences, and you came to an agreement on the verdicts. You did your duty. I'm so proud of you. You should be proud of yourselves. Without civic-minded citizens like you, our system of justice could not function. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your sacrifices. I wish you all a wonderful holiday season, and may the peace and beauty of the season be yours throughout the year. At this time, I'd like you to go into your waiting courtroom, and I'll be in just a moment. I'd like to thank you personally and to answer any questions that you have. Okay?
Oh, you waiting for the crying nightfall?
showing her face to the jury of 6 men and 6 women delivering guilty verdicts on both counts, manslaughter in the first degree, manslaughter in the second degree, for the fatal shooting of Dante Wright.
Please be seated.
What is the charge?
Traffic stop. The officer discharging her firearm, not her taser. Her defense calling it a mistake, a human mistake. The prosecution pushing forward a case that it was.
That's what I'm talking about.
We're reckless. We want to go right now to NBC's Ron Allen, who's in Minneapolis, who's been following this trial closely for us. The jury certainly put.
Hey, you right, Tia. Tia said this came close to the holidays.
27 hours less.
Hey, Tia said this came close to the holidays so that we'll be distracted. You know what I'm saying? So like they won't be like seeking no retaliation. That's real. He said, get out the hatches and let's get that head rolling. That's what I'm saying. It ain't official till I get some charges. I need to know what the charge. Like, so she finna skate, really, ain't she? It's finna be like a little walk in the park, basically.
Not long ago, and of course the Dante Wright incident.
He said, damn, a hatchet, get this salad fork. She needs a last minute. She finna, I think they was all in agreement though. We thought it was gonna be a hung trial. I wouldn't have been surprised if it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have been surprised if it wasn't, but I already know for sure she probably gonna get off super light.
Police officer to even be charged, let alone convicted in a crime.
Is probation a minimum for manslaughter? I don't know. That's a good question.
In the context of this racial reckoning that the country has been going through, many will say that this is a big step forward, or at least a step forward.
Notice how they always throw the token black dude up there to talk when it got something to do with a black crime or something. Every time.
Dante Wright was, they had legal authorization to place him under arrest. There was a bench warrant outstanding for his arrest. And the defense argued that Potter even had the authorization to use deadly force in that situation. Remember, this started as a case involving a young man who was pulled over because of an air freshener and because of expired license plate tabs. But then once they ran a background check on him, they realized there was this outstanding warrant and the entire situation changed. But the bottom line is, prosecutors argued that Kimberly Potter had 26 years of experience. She should have known better. She was trained in how to handle a firearm, how to handle a taser. She should have known the difference between the two weapons. She acted recklessly, they argued, as she approached the vehicle, as she took out her gun,
hey,
the taser. The very fact of not looking at the weapon,
so too, fam.
noticing that it was a firearm and not a taser was reckless, and she shot him at point-blank range in the chest. Now, in terms of the sentencing here, the maximum sentence for this first-degree manslaughter charge is 15 years in prison, and with sentencing guidelines, it's about half that. However, during the trial, the prosecutors argued there were aggravating circumstances, aggravating factors, and they are going to argue for a greater sentence in this case. Aggravating factors like injury caused to the other officers who were at the scene, injury caused to civilians who were at the scene. Remember, the car went down.
That's a very good question.
All those aggravating factors, the prosecution is going to argue, should almost perhaps double the amount of time that Potter's in jail, they're going to argue. And you'll remember the same thing happened in the Derek Chauvin case, where he was sentenced in criminal court to 22 and a half years, and now in federal court just recently this past week to more than 20 more years. But that same dynamic is at play here, and we'll see when the sentencing happens. But again, bottom line, she's guilty on both counts of manslaughter, and the people who are supporting Wright's family are feeling a big sense of victory here.
Ain't no victory.
Thank you.
Nah.
Developments inside the courtroom itself. We understand.
See, that's propaganda, y'all. Because first off, it ain't no victory. If you kill somebody, you deserve to go to jail for life. Especially if you're a civil servant. You got a higher duty than a regular citizen than to be out here willy-nilly popping people, right? You supposed to get the hammer thrown at you, but you know why they're not doing that, people? You want to know why? because the Popo is the enforcement arm of El White Supremacoso, right? So if they get rid of their enforcement arm, you know, they muscle, then they can't be talking shit out here and having somebody to come have their back. Case in point, what was I watching the other day? It was we was watching something like this white dude was talking to this one man and shit, and then he got super tough until dude gave him a popping, and then when he popped him one time, then he got on the phone and started calling the police. Like, I was assaulted, but you popped all that shit off, and now you want to run. That's what they do. They run to
cry baby bully.
Yeah, they run to the peoples, and you know, it is what it is. He said, I think she was trying to catch the rookie cop with one. She didn't give much time to move out of the car. Yeah, what you talking about, the black, because there was a black cop around the rookie cop with her, wasn't it, Tia? I think so. I didn't hear Derek Chauvin got 30 more Fed years. Shaking my head, was quiet on that. They was quiet on that. Well, the reason why they was quiet on it, because it really didn't even make a difference. It's running concurrent. So it's going with what he got already. I think he only get like an extra, 4 or 5 years or something like that. 5 years at the most.
But they was quiet on it though.
They was. She said, crying like a biche when the rabbit got the gun. When the rabbit got the
gun.
Nah. And where's all the Blue Lives Matters and all of them? You know what I'm saying? Nah, you don't hear nothing from none of them. Back to blue. They ain't backing her. She's done. Well, I mean, but it's not even like
we don't know that yet.
Yeah. Right,
because there's a guilty verdict. See, that's folks start dancing in the street,
discussing
crying.
Tell
the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Every time we get a little nibble, we break down like it's the Super Bowl, like they freedom, like slavery just was over.
Yeah, that judge will put you to sleep with that sleepy time voice she had. Ken, what up, broski? Man, covering this young trial, man, from the city. You know what I'm saying? Okay, she got convicted. We got to see what the charges is, though. All right, let's hear a little bit more deliberation. And let me hear what else they got to say.
In the immediate.
See what he talking about.
From so many different angles. There was really very powerful emotional testimony from not Wright's mother, but also his girlfriend, who, remember, was the passenger in the car next to him. And she told the story of how after the car went down the road and how it crashed into another vehicle, how she tried to save his life by pushing on his chest, and how during a period of about 8 minutes or so, no one else was coming to help her try to do that. And this is part of the aggravating circumstances portion of the sentencing matter.
Don P, what's up?
Is going to argue, and
OG,
that because Potter didn't tell her fellow officers what had happened, there was chaos. And that the prosecution inferred that there might have been a chance to save Daunte Wright's life had she communicated to her fellow officers that there had been a shooting, that there was an unarmed man in the car, because the officers took that long to close in and to render aid once the car came to a stop down there. So that
render aid. Come in with your guns. That ain't the render aid. You run with quickness, and you get in there and you start using the maneuvers that you were taught, right?
Hey, well,
you was using the war maneuvers, attacking. You was coming to attack.
Well,
finish the job.
Well, what I was gonna say is, like, rendering that. Is y'all still trying to explain for her after she done got the sentence? That sounds like after splain. That's just her. Nah. So basically, I don't believe you. You need more people. B1 family, what's going on, sir? How are you? Hey, man. All right, so we'll hear a few more deliberations, and then we'll see what to do. Because
Some more swag talk.
yeah, because it sounds like they're trying to explain for her, even though
It was very emotional. And remember, these are people from this community, and they know what has been happening here for the past year or so. I think they were profoundly affected by seeing all this video and hearing this very powerful testimony. Lester?
All right, Ron, as you've been speaking, we've learned apparently the judge ruling there will be no bail pending
to see what happened was.
into custody following the 2 guilty verdicts, manslaughter first degree and second degree against former police officer Kim Potter. That concludes our coverage of the verdict in the Kim Potter trial. We'll have more tonight when I see you on NBC Nightly News. For now, I'm Lester Holt, NBC.
Ever.
What else? Ain't no after talk. Ain't no. Look, ain't no after talk. Ain't no deliberation. The panelists, the analysts, they right up out of there. Boy, it's over. Like we ain't gonna talk about that. Y'all, it's over. Just get up. Just ain't nothing to see here. You know, she just got convicted. Don't worry about all that. Don't do that. See, you're nosy. See, you in there too much. See, said if you watch the video from 2 other cop cams, they made it clear they knew he was shot, and they wouldn't get him. They wouldn't get to him when they got to him. Yeah, they always have no. They always have no urgency. That's not new. That's not new. That's not new. You can tell somebody you having a heart attack. Oh, you all right? You good? Right. Period. Well, listen. Does she make the rookies turn off their cameras? Yep. She need the full bid. She sure do. I mean, listen. Dub S don't like to take L's, right? This is definitely a L because in order, you know, to rule with fake white supremacy, you gotta kind of show who's boss. So they be needing these cases for the blatant, like they was on the high from Kyle Rittenhouse. They was on the high from that. Yeah, good old white supremacy. Yeah, he got off everything, threw the gun out. Yeah, right. They was pissed off about Derek. You know, then because they've been taking some back-to-back L's. There's been a lot of cops getting convicted, right? You know, Amber Geiger, Michael Schlager. But listen to this though. They ain't publicizing them. It be us bringing them stories out. Cause they ain't talking about them story. They ain't talking about them like that. Right. They don't be though. Nah, they can't. Yeah. Oh yeah? They're going to jail, look. You know what her problem was? You know why she didn't get off? Cause she ain't leave no out in this one. You know what I'm saying? It was too blatant, right? Taser. Like, that wasn't nothing to work with, right? Like, she did that all wrong. She lied. Like, the first lie set up the whole thing and said, man, 2020 showed us white supremacy, that black folks ain't about that marching no more. Yeah, listen, Jay's cost too much. Jay's and Tim's cost too much. Listen. Hey, listen to this too. So yeah, this has been a year of pull up, but it's gonna have to be pull up 5,000 though. It's gonna have to kick up a notch, because obviously people still ain't getting the message. They fucking with kids still and all that. Like it's getting real tight out here. But you know what I'm saying? A step in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? You think you lost TZJ? Nah, he ain't lost me. It's a step in the direction. Ain't no cause for celebration, and I don't want to see none of you niggas out in the street crying and shit, tearing, snotting, and all of that. And we got him, it's justice. We finally got him justice. Oh, your feed can't hear you. Nah, I can see your voice, your vocals. You show. Is that what it is? Let us know, cause I can see, cuz. Oh, he talking about like how his screen, how he looking, cause she's like real still and he ain't really moving, and it's just his head talking. Yeah. Really? We got good signal and everything. Everything is not here. Let me turn. Yeah. Uh-oh. You know what that is. Oh shit. Yeah, it's too much. I just turned the music down. Do we sound better? Because I just turned the music down a little bit. Especially the female cops have taken all kinds of L's. Their male counterparts are not impressed. Low key, they don't like females on the force. Yeah. Okay, we good. Thank you. Yeah, I would say that too. But yeah, the females have definitely been taking L's. But this is gonna continue to happen, man. Like. Yeah, if not, I'm gonna pull that out, and then I know they can hear you through my mic. We can just keep going like that if need be. But I ain't want you to be double time. Is that better? I know y'all can hear him now.
Yo.
Yeah, because we got the double time. But anyway.
No, they've been taking big L's. The females. That's a double-edged sword. We get a darkie out of there. Oh, they said they got me blocked.
What?
I bet, fam. I'm a monster out here. Oh, there we go. It's back.
All right.
He said, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can take out a darkie and get rid of a female off the force too, they all good.
Okay, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Dude, so we talk. So now the thing is, it's like you do something, you get convicted, everybody huddle around, then we bite our nails for the verdict to come, right? What's gonna happen?
Must see TV,
right? And I bet you it's some other shit going on. You know what's going on right now? You know they talking about lockdowns in other countries right now, right?
Right. China just shut them down.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then there's a couple things that's going on. Did you hear that over there? Now, they was talking about people with the 10-4 kufi on, right? They talking about putting chips in motherfuckers now. Like what we was talking about, like y'all crazy. Y'all need to go ahead and get vaccinated because y'all just you just conspiracy theories. Y'all just don't know what y'all talking about. It's your fault that the race is so high. I really never seen people more divided. Have you noticed that people that got it too act a little strange? Have you noticed that? People that got it act strange. Like they got this invisibility cloak or something like that, and you're just the lost one in hell. You know what I'm saying? Walking in purgatory.
I guess I ain't experienced nothing like that, sir.
Man, niggas is funny. He said that's a great way to get around HIPAA. Tia said yes. He said, yeah, I in Sweden they already chipping up everybody. What? All right, we got some very smart viewers.
Thought we had the tinfoil on, the tinfoil bucket hats, keep it P buckets.
Right. When I'm
in doubt,
deflect for real.
You already know, and don't forget to throw a distraction in there. Distract.
Oh, the Jay-Z shit right now.
The same as deflect.
Oh, the Jay-Z shit is a distraction right now.
Big time.
They getting us
everybody going.
They getting us every time with these verses. It's the verses that's the biggest distraction. They got us down packed. They like, okay, put two of them and make them battle each other. They love drama. Y'all better watch out for them verses, man.
Don't forget about the clubhouses and all that too, because I don't want it to be that we trying to bust down all the black whoopty whams. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time they're giving them a revenue stream.
True.
To get some of that bread. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. I feel that. But I gotta be. I just feel very.
You gotta keep your third eye open. I ain't never saying that.
I feel very strongly about them distractions. I think them is.
All I'm saying is let's clown the other ones before we start jumping on our ones.
Matter of fact,
there's a hell of a lot of more distractions, like folks jumping on Marvel, Deals Nick, Matrix.
We gotta do. Hey, I gotta see that, and we gotta do a review on the Matrix, because I heard it was so the Wachowski brothers is no longer the Wachowski brothers. Well, first of all, they the Wachowski sisters now. They call themselves Wachowski siblings. So they done flipped up on them.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So they probably are injected all type. First of all, they didn't invite Morpheus back. First off, starts the world. Hey, that they didn't invite Morpheus back. How you gonna have a reboot of the joint and not bring the black man back? Professor Black Truth was kind of breaking down how the Wachowski brothers, if you look over their catalog, like they don't like black people in their movies, basically.
And you stole the Matrix
from the black woman. Yes, they did.
You stole that, fam.
And
y'all keep saying that's not true, but you're lying. You stole that.
They had two different white men that was supposed to play Morpheus, but they declined the deal, and Morpheus was the one that happened to got it, which in my opinion, I don't think anybody else could have commanded the role of Morpheus more than Lawrence Fishburne. Like,
not at all. Not even Samuel L. Jackson.
No. Oh, hell no.
At all.
Hell no.
Not Wesley Snipes.
Nope.
No.
Not,
had to be
hold up.
Burger.
Could you imagine Denzel Washington?
No.
You're the one, huh? Yeah. Oh yeah, you the one, huh? My man. So you an agent, huh? Your agents ain't got shit on me. Like that should have been funny. That would have been funny if that. I wish somebody could make that skit. What's up with some skits? I want to do. Anybody want to do skits? Shout out to me if you want to do skits. That's the logical next step here on Hot Lava Music TV.
Right, and don't forget we got the network Hot Lava Media Group. What BET was supposed to be.
Exactly.
We need everybody's support. You know what I'm saying? I know we ain't really be pushing that, but that's where we're headed. That's why if you we got to start pushing more that B1 Jewelry Network that we got up and running. We also have B1 Food and Drink Network. That is also something that we put out every day. That's extra B1 content. You won't see nothing but blackness on all of that.
What he said on one of the Matrix posters, they had Morpheus is a fruity pebble colored suit, but they were bringing him back as a fruit booty. They was gonna. I believe it. You know they. As they're trying to hide behind the protection of Alphabet Gaggers gang. If you criticize their movie, they're going to say you hate us because we're Alphabet soup. Exactly.
Exactamundo.
Exactly. I don't give a hell. I just because of that, I damn near don't even want to go see it because Morpheus ain't in it.
I ain't going to see nothing. It's on HBO Max, and I'm gonna give them their little $15, and I'm gonna watch it at the crib.
I was gonna try to see if I can get it bootleg. I ain't paying for that shit.
Oh, you know the bootleg's already out there, but I gotta do it so I can do my
Yeah, I do want it on like surround.
We taking an L, fam. Sometimes you gotta take an L to gain the knowledge. So I'm gonna pay so we can go ahead and give the review to keep others from going to see some hot trash, fam.
Yeah, I already seen a few reviews and they was like, that shit is garbage.
Well, see, I seen quite a few black folks mesmerized, and they said it was dope, and it's the dopest one ever, and all of that.
Well,
so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's if you're probably not looking at the movie critically. It's
mesmerized.
It's easy to get.
And one of them lived in Vago. A young lady who lives in Vago.
Hey, it's easy to get mesmerized if you're looking at something and you're not looking like I'm the worst nigga to watch movies with. Like I'd be like, man, like soon as I see it too, like whatever, like the bussy content or the funny, you know what I'm saying, anti-black racism, I'd be like, man, I'm good. He said, yes, skits would be cool. Watch The Harder They Fall instead. Damn good movie. Okay. You seen that one? You watch a lot of movies. You seen The Harder They Fall?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's yeah. I don't disparage on this program, fam. So it's hard pressed for you to anything black. You're not gonna get me to say nothing negative in mixed company. I'm not doing it.
Right. You know so is that what we got to do on Patreon?
Now, if you want to come on over to the Raw, then I'll tell you what I saw. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right, that's what it is. Well, we ain't gonna hold y'all. We're gonna moja, folja, scoja about being on code. This is a pre nooner, I guess. And
it's the nooner.
Yeah, I mean it's 12 o'clock now though.
Right now.
Yeah, so I might have to come. We have to come back or something.
Man, hey, why they here? Why even come back? I'll make it short.
Yeah,
because I'm like, we could hop into it, but make it short. Click out, jump back in.
Yeah, to another story. Because it's you sent me some grease. It's some juice. It's a lot.
I mean,
but we had
hit them with the raw style and just go into the next story. But I get it. I get it. We gotta do stuff for the network, and we gotta do it right.
Yeah.
Y'all hop back in, man. We gonna hop right back in.
Hey, this has been. We actually should have did this as a Kyle file. Is what we should have did.
It should
have. Hey, we finna Tia. We about to click out and come back in on some differences, on some different real quick, because we got a couple other stories that we could cover. So we'll be right back.
Nightfall, Don P.
Yeah, all y'all, we'll be right back.
Everybody, click back in. We about to hop back out, come back in.
All right,
gotta do it for the network, the algorithms, all that. Boss man's keeping me on track.
Yeah.
You see, I just wanted to stay in.
I never have a problem staying in. I've been known to ramble on occasion.
Wow. Now, when you're right there, boy.
All right now.
I'm with you when you're right now.
I'm with you now.
Come on now.
All right. Now we're going to have to give them the love, the peace, the blessings now. And Maloha.
The third man hand rub. Third man hand rub.
You're going to stop disrespecting my hand rub, sir. Okay? All right, here, take the commercials. We'll be right back.
Music TV.
Ways for you to run my cash. Check reparations. Check reparations. Check reparations. Check reparations. Check reparations. Check reparations. Check reparations.
Tryna bring it back, 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 back. Tryna bring it back, 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 back. Tryna bring it back, back, back.
I bring it back like I took you from the premises. I bring it back like it's stolen from my nemesis. I bring it back. Shawty bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. Shawty bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. You can catch me on the book or DM me at IG. Consider me. Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paid with this shit. Look.
Taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like midnight. Small fish, big appetite. Get it extra for if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got big balls and a good pipe. One call it
Then you could just go and say, this is a possible way for me to go and lay. Man, I knew it was something, couldn't ignore it. It was faith, it was faith. Flowers in the bitch, and I definitely belong here. And now that I'm here, I'ma change.
Yeah, I'm an animal, red gorilla. I eat your dog, your poochie. Get what you're gonna get, front and center. Get
which I grew up living life, which I knew, standing on my tooth, graduated with my honors. TC scientific, getting to what's the plan? C, throw the kickback, zip sack, throwing kicks, song, get the applause.
Music TV.